Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Griezmann. Oh, important interception. Kante gets it clear. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he's intervened well there. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Griezmann, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe! Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, how that cross...
They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a decent clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Here's Maradona. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super find. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. De Bruyne. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great play! Can he put it away? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Vinicius Junior, now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That pass has been well intercepted. Griezmann. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belletti. And it's Maradona. And that could set him on his way. Luis Suarez. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's another good win of the ball. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. Hits one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Belletti. And it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Maradona. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar, quarter of an hour played. And it's Cancelo. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run, and the flag has stayed down. Guti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Davis. Nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta makes the interception. Sporting upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Petit. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Punched away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Ligt. De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri running with the ball. He has found the way through. And that's an errant pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Saka. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Saka in acres of space out wide. Tries to get it clear.
The attendance for this match was 70.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aim forwards. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. Davis has it in a wide position. Beckenbauer gets it away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Suarez puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Neymar. There's no flag. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Saka. He can get that clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a good ball played into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to the other side. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Haaland. Rodri can get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. He's through here. He's got away. Rummenigge! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. Griezmann. So it is still 0-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Griezmann. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Guti. Haaland picked out brilliant, real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That pass has been well intercepted, and he's intervened well there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. Interesting ball. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he was quick to react. Luis Suarez, great chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The attendance for this match
That's just
was
playing it safe and simple.
70,987.
And that's been repelled.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Vaart. Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it clear. And here's Mbappe! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Griezmann just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Punched away. And they've got rid. And it's Guti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Still no way. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, the shot could be on here. There's the hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composed...
Great hit! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Efootball demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Guti! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Forlan. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Cruyff. Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice interception, well timed. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Forlan. Aims beyond the It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Ball has bounced loose now. It's a throw-in. Belletti. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well timed, excellent interception. Petit. Now it's Guti. In with a header! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That has been cut short. No way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eto'o! Goal! So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, we've had his through and all alone! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Guti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, that's been intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Morocco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. There will be a throw-in. And it's Petit. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's played him through. Griezmann. Costa Curta with the clearance. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Works it forward. Rodri. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's burst through. Shot at goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Efootball! Outstanding save to keep that out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Adams gets over and intercepts. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Sanpetti! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
DiMarco. Played out to the left flank. That's a throw. And he's managed to get rid. DiMarco. Can he latch on to this? That's tidy.
DiMarco really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Back into the middle. Petit. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, man...
Decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? He could be in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
To Guardiola! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. McAllister, now it's Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Griezmann, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali. Oh, important interception. McAllister, now it's Darwin. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's really nicely played. And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Their wedding anniversary today.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping.
Great hit! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nunez! Oh, that is rather wayward. Fiddles it through, and he's intervened well there. McAllister, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. That looks a good ball through, and he's on his big header! And yes, it's there! back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Darwin, and that has been clubbed away. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Number 9. Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field. Number 26. Savinho. Number 18. Mohamed Salah. Number 5.
Haaland.
Didier Drogba. Substitution.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Now that's well seen too. Chance to shoot, can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Santos really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Substitutions taking place.
Desperate defending required here. Cleared away. And it's Salah. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
6 added minutes.
You
has
wonder
been indicated.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Salah. Costa Curta. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Drogba. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always
And
likely
now,
to be on the
please
card. So
turn towards the
overall, I don't
screen
think
for a
anyone will be
special
complaining too
presentation
much
featuring-
about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
India certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Griezmann. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Beckenbauer can get it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No, that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cafu gets it clear. Chip through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Forlan, and he's on his way. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, there's the clearance. Forlan, and the ball's... There's the shot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh no, this does not look good. David Villa! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
India find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
He's got the shot away! It's a goal!